welcome to Some Things Cooking with Alpa, and today we are going to make Pav Bhaji Rava Balls. It's a unique recipe and perfect for breakfast or as an evening snack, and if you give it to your kids in lunchbox, they're going to be very thankful. So now let's begin our process. So guys, for this recipe you're going to need 1 cup of Suji, which is semolina, 1 medium-sized onion, which is pyaz, finely chopped, 1 medium-sized tomato, finely chopped, 2 tablespoons of capsicum, which is shimla mirch, half teaspoon of ginger chili paste, which is adrak mirchi paste, 8 to 10 curry leaves, which is kadi patta, half teaspoon of garlic paste, which is lasun ki paste, 1/8 teaspoon of turmeric powder, which is haldi powder, half teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of Pav Bhaji masala, half teaspoon of cumin seeds, which is jeera, a pinch of hing, 1 tablespoon of oil, some salt as per your taste, and 1.5 cup of water. And now let's begin our process. So guys, now in a kadai I'm going to add about 1.5 cup of water, and I'm going to wait for it to come to a boil. So guys, now that the water has started boiling, I'm going to add the ginger chili paste along with the salt. Give it a good stir, and then guys, I'm going to add the semolina, which is rava or suji, and immediately turn the flame off. And now I'm going to just simply mix it all in. So guys, as you can see, it's nicely mixed in, and the suji has soaked in all the water, and now we are simply going to wait for it to cool down just a little bit, not too much because we don't want to burn our fingers, but at the same time if it becomes too cold, then it's not going to take the shape that we desire. So just say about 2-3 minutes. That should do the trick. And guys, if you do like my recipe, please do subscribe and click on the bell icon to be first to watch my future videos, and it's free, so why wait? And now let's proceed. So guys, I transferred the suji dough in a big plate so that it cools down a little bit faster, and now that it's good to touch, I'm going to take a little bit of oil in my hands, and now we are going to knead this into a soft dough. So now guys, we are going to knead this dough for the next 2 to 3 minutes easily, or until it becomes nice and soft. So guys, after 4 to 5 minutes later of kneading this dough, our rava dough has become nice and soft. So now let's start making them into round balls. So I'm going to take a little bit in my hands and make, okay, this is a little too big, so I'm going to take a little less. And this is the size that I'm going with. It's almost the size of a small lime. And now I'm going to place it on top of a plate which I had already greased with some oil. And the same way I'm going to make round balls with the rest of the dough. So now all my rava balls are nicely shaped, and now it's time for us to start steaming them. So in a kadai, I've already added some water, and now it's come to a boil. So I'm going to put a stand in the center, and on top of that stand I'm going to land this plate. And now let's cover and cook on a high flame for the next 14 to 15 minutes. So after 15 minutes, let's remove the lid, and oh my god, look at it. It's looking absolutely beautiful. So it's time for us to remove our rava balls and start working on the masala. So now in a kadai, I'm going to add some oil, and once the oil is hot, I'm going to add the jeera, which is cumin seeds, and stir it. And now I'm going to add the hing, which is asafoetida, followed by the curry leaves. Give it a quick stir, and now let's add the onions and mix them in. Once the onions are nicely mixed in, let's add the garlic paste and the salt. So it helps the onions to cook a little faster. Make sure that they are just translucent and they don't get brown in color. It'll take about a minute for our onions to get to that stage. After a minute, let's add the capsicum, which is Shimla mirch, and mix it all in, and let's cook it for the next 1 more minute. After a minute of adding the capsicum, it's time for us to add the tomatoes. And now let's cook it for the next 2 minutes till the time the tomatoes are nicely cooked in. So guys, after 2 minutes, our tomatoes are also nicely cooked. So now let's add the Kashmiri red chili powder, followed by the turmeric and the Pav Bhaji masala. And now let's mix everything in and let the masalas get cooked for the next 30 to 40 seconds. So after 40 seconds, the masalas are nicely mixed in with the onions and the tomatoes and the capsicum. So now let's add our rava balls. And now mix them in very gently. Once this masala is nicely coated on the rava balls, let's add a little bit of dhania and mix that in as well. And now our rava, Suji, Pav Bhaji balls are ready, and the aroma is all in my house, and I'm telling you guys, it's going to be delicious. So now let's remove it in a serving bowl. And guys, aren't our Pav Bhaji rava balls looking absolutely delicious? Like, they are just so tempting and I just cannot resist them. So I am digging in. Piping hot, but it's so yum, guys. It has this mild Pav Bhaji flavor, and your kids are going to be so excited when they see this in their lunchbox. In fact, even adults are going to be so excited when they see this. You have to make it. Do let me know what you think about it. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button. And once you do that, click on these links, because these are links which you don't want to miss. And I will see you very soon. Meanwhile, you take care. Bye-bye. Oh, that was yum. That was really good.